have
I
spent
have
my
spent
entire
my
life
entire life
either at the
in the
schoolhouse,
after school
on the
house,
way to the
on way
schoolhouse,
to school
or talking
house,
about what
or talking
happens
about
in the
what happened
schoolhouse.
in the schoolhouse.
Both my parents were
Both my
educators.
parents,
My
educator,
maternal
my
grandparents were
maternal
educators.
grandparent,
And for
educator,
the past
and
40
the past
years,
40
I've done the same
years
thing.
after done
And so
something.
needless to
And
say,
so
over
needless
those
say,
years,
over
I've
the
had a
year,
chance to
I've
look
had
at
the chance to look
education
at
reform from a
education
lot of
reform for
perspectives.
the lot of
Some of those
perspective.
reforms have been
Some
good, some of
reform
them have been
good,
not so
some
good.
has been not so
And we
good.
know why
And
kids
we know
drop out.
why
We
kids
know why kids
trouble,
don't
why
learn. It's
kids
either
don't learn
poverty,
to see
low
poverty,
attendance,
low
negative
attendance,
peer
negative peer
influences. We know
influences.
why.
We know why.
But one of the things
But
that we
one of
never
the things we
discuss, or we
never
rarely
discuss
is the value
is
and
the very
importance of human
important of
connection,
human connection,
relationships.
relationship.
James Comer
James
says that
Comer
no
said
significant
no
learning can
significant
occur without a
learning
significant relationship.
without
George
significant
Washington
relationship.
Carver says
George
all
Washington
learning
calls
is
all learning
understanding relationships.
relationship.
Everyone in this room has
Everyone
been
in this
affected by
room
a teacher
affected by
or
a
an
teacher
adult.
or an adult.
For years,
For years,
I have
I
watched
have
people
watched
teach.
people teach.
I have looked at the
I have
best
looked
and
at
I've
the
looked at
best
some of the
thing and
worst.
look at some
A
of the
colleague
worst.
said to me
A
one time,
colleague
they don't
said
pay me
they
to like the
don't pay
kids.
me a lot of
They
kids.
pay me to teach a
They pay
lesson. The
me
kids should
to
learn it.
lesson.
I
They
should
should
teach it.
learn
They
it. I
should
should
learn it.
teach
Case
this.
closed.
Taste close.
Well, I said to
Well,
her,
I said to her,
you know, kids don't
you know,
learn from
kids
people
don't
they
learn
don't
from
like.
people they don't like.
She said, that's just
She
a
said
bunch
that
of
just
hooey.
been.
And I said to her,
And
well,
I
your
said
year is
that
going to
your
be
year
long
been
and
long
arduous,
and
dear.
arduous, dear.
Needless to say, it was.
Needless
Some
to
people
say,
think
what
that you
some
can
people
either
think
have it in you to
have
build a
in the
relationship or
build
you don't.
relationship or you don't.
I think Stephen Covey
I
had the
think
right idea.
Stephen
He
had
said
a
you ought
right
to
idea. He
just
said
throw in a
that
few simple
few
things,
simple
like
things,
seeking
like
first to understand as
seeking first
opposed to being
understand supposed
understood.
to be
Simple things like
simple
apologize.
thing apologize.
You ever thought about that? Tell a
Did
kid
I
you're
talk
sorry,
about
they're in
that?
shock. I taught a
I
lesson
taught
once
a
on
lesson
ratios.
one
I'm
on
not real
ratio.
good with
I'm not
math, but
real
I was
good
working on
what
it.
I'm working on.
And I got back and
And
looked
I
at that
got
teacher
back,
edition. I
looking
taught the
back
whole
to, I
lesson
taught the
wrong.
whole lesson wrong.
So I came back to
So
class
I
the next
came
day and I
back the
said, look,
lesson
guys,
next day. Look,
I need to
guy, I
apologize. I
need to
taught the whole
apologize.
lesson
Talk
wrong.
whole
I'm so
lesson wrong.
sorry.
I'm so
They
sorry.
said, that's okay, Miss
And
Pearson.
that's
You were so
okay.
excited. We just let you go.
Excited, we let you go.
I have
I
had
have
classes that
had
were so
classes
low,
were so low,
so academically
so
deficient that I
academically
cried.
deficient that I
I wondered,
cried.
how am I
I
going to
wondered,
take
am I
this
going
group
to take
in
this
9
group
months
in 9 months
from where they are to where they
from
need to
where
be?
they are, they need to
And it
be,
was difficult.
and
It
was
was awfully hard.
difficult. It's actually
How do I
hard.
raise the
How do I
self-esteem of a
raise
child and his academic achievement at the
child
same time?
achievement at the same
One
time?
year I came up with
One
a bright
year came
idea. I
up
told all
bright
my
idea
students,
to
you
my
were
student,
chosen
you
to
chosen
be in my class.
to be my
Because
class.
I am the best
Because
teacher
I'm
and
the
you are the
best
best
teacher,
students,
you are the
they put
best
us all
students,
together
they
so we
put us
could show
together
everybody else
so
how to do it.
everybody.
One of the students said,
One of the
really?
students, really?
I said, really?
I
We have
say
to show the
really, we
other
have to
classes
show
how to
the
do it. So
class
when we
how
walk
to
down the
when we
hall,
walk down
people
the
will
hall.
notice us. So you
People
can't make
notice,
noise,
you
you
can
just
make
have to
noisy
strut.
to have stress.
And I gave him a saying
And
to
I
say,
gave
I
them
am
a saying,
somebody.
I
I was
was
somebody
somebody,
when I
I'll
came.
tell
I'll be a
somebody,
better somebody when
the
I
best
leave.
somebody
I am
I
powerful
leave,
and I am
and
strong.
I
I
am
deserve
strong.
the
I
education that
deserve
I
it,
get here.
education
I
that I
have things
get
to
here.
do, people to
Thing to
impress,
do,
and
people and
places to
bless,
go.
the places to
They
go.
said, yeah.
They said yes.
You say it long enough,
You
it
say it
starts
long
to
enough,
be
start to
a
be
part of you.
a part of you.
And so
And so
I gave a quiz,
gave a
20
quiz,
questions.
20 questions.
Student missed 18.
Student missed 18.
I put a +2
A
on his
plus
paper and a
plus
big
to
smiley face.
big smiley face.
He said, Miss
He
Pearson,
says, "Make
is this an
patient is
F?
Dixon
I
F?"
said, yeah.
I say yes.
He said, then why'd you
He
put a
say,
smiley
"What
face?
push my
I
the
said, because
face?"
you on the
I
roll.
think because I'm wrong.
You got 2 right, you
got
didn't miss
two
them all.
right, missed them small.
I said, and when we
I
review
said,
this,
when we
won't you do
review it,
better?
want you to
He
better.
said, yes, ma'am,
He
I
said,
can
yes,
do better.
and more
You
can do
see,
better.
minus
He
18 sucks
minus
all the life
18
out of you.
the life
Plus
out
2
of
said, I ain't all
Plus
bad.
to say in the bad.
4 years, I
For a
watched
year,
my mother
I want my
take
mother
the time at
take the
recess to
time
review,
recess to
go on
review,
home visits
run
in
in
the
home visits
afternoon,
in the
buy
afternoon,
combs and
buy
brushes and
comb,
peanut butter and
brushes,
crackers to put in her desk drawer
put
for
on
kids that
desk,
needed to eat, and a
needed
washcloth
eat
and some
and
soap for the kids
washcloths.
so it didn't smell so good.
You
See, it's
just
hard to
must
teach
go
kids
say
these things.
hard to 10.
And kids can be
And
cruel.
kids can be rude.
And so she
And
kept those
so
things
she
in her
kept
desk,
them
and
in her
years
desk.
later, after she
Year later,
retired,
after
I watched some of
tired,
those
I
same kids
watched
come through
the
and say to
crew
her, you
and
know,
say
Miss
to
Walker,
her,
you
you
made
know,
a
Miss
difference in
Walker,
my
you
life.
made a difference in my
You
life.
made it work for me.
You
You
made
made
it
me
work
feel
for
like
me.
I
You
was
made me
somebody
feel like
when I
somebody
knew
when I
at the
knew
bottom I
at the
wasn't.
body.
And I want you to just see
And I
what I've
want to
become. And when my
see
mama
become
died
what
2
of
years
my
ago at
dad 2
92,
years ago,
there were
92.
so many
There
former
were so
students at her
many from
funeral.
student
It brought
feel
tears to my
there
eyes,
were
not because
tears
she
in
was
my
gone, but because
eyes
she left a
was
legacy
because the
of relationships that could never
relationship
disappear.
could never disappear.
Can we
Can
stand
we
to have more
stand to have
relationships?
more
Absolutely. Will
relationship?
you like
Absolutely.
all
Will
your
you
children?
like all your
Of course
children?
not.
Of course not.
And you know your
And
toughest
you know,
kids are
Terry
never
Kid
absent.
never absent.
Never.
Never.
You won't like them
You
all,
won't
and,
like
and,
them
and
all,
the
and
tough ones show
the
up for a
tougher
reason. It's the
reason
connection,
is
it's
the
the
connection and the
relationships. And while you
relationship.
won't like them
While
all, the
you
key is
won't
they
like them all,
can
the
never,
kids, they
ever
can
know
never
it.
ever know.
So teachers
So
become great
teacher
actors
become
and
great
great actresses, and we come to work
actresses.
when we don't feel like it,
We
and we
don't
listen
feel,
to
we don't
policy that
listen
doesn't
to
make sense,
policy,
and we teach
and we teach
anyway.
anyway.
We teach
We
anyway
teach
because
anyway
that's
because
what we
that's
do.
what
Teaching
we
and
do.
learning should bring
Teaching and
joy.
learning should bring
How
joy.
powerful would
How
our world be
powerful would
if
our
we
world
had
be?
kids who
We had
were
kids
not
who
afraid to
were
take
not
risks, who were
afraid
not
to
afraid to
take,
think, and
not
who had a
afraid to think.
champion?
You had
Every
a
child
champion. Every
deserves a
child
champion, an adult
deserves
who will never
champion.
give up on
Adult
them,
never
who
give,
understands
who
the power of
understand the
connection
power
and
connection
insists that they
and
become the
just
best that they can
become the
possibly be.
best in
Is this
possibility.
job tough? You
Is
betcha.
job
Oh
having
God, you
all the
betcha.
you
But it
mentioned,
is not
but it is not
impossible. We
impossible.
can do this.
We
We're
can do
educators.
this.
We're born to make a
Educated, we're
difference.
born to make a
Thank you so
difference.
much.
Thank you so much.
I have
I
spent
have
my
spent
entire
my
life
entire life
either at the
in the
schoolhouse,
other schoolhouse,
on the way to the
on the way to
schoolhouse,
the
or
schoolhouse,
talking about
or
what
talking
happens
about
in the
what happened
schoolhouse.
in the schoolhouse.
Both my parents
Both
were
my
educators.
parents
My
educated,
maternal
and
grandparents were
maternal
educators.
grandparents educated,
And for the past
and
40
for the
years,
past
I've
40
done the same
years,
thing.
have done the
And
same
so
thing.
needless to
And
say,
so
over those
needless
years,
over
I've had a
here,
chance to
I
look
had
at
the chance to look at
education reform from a lot of
education reform
perspectives.
for the other
Some of those reforms have been good, some of them have been not so good.
not so good.
And we know why
And we
kids drop
know
out.
why
We
kids
know why
drop
kids
out,
don't
why
learn. It's
kids
either
don't learn
poverty,
to see the
low
poverty,
attendance,
low
negative peer
attendance, negative
influences.
peer
We know
influences.
why.
We know why.
But one of the things that we
one of
never
the
discuss,
things
or we
never
rarely
discuss
discuss,
and we
is
rarely
the
discuss
value and
that the
importance
value,
of human
importance, and
connection,
human connection,
relationships.
relationship.
James Comer
James
says that
Comer
no
said
significant
no
learning can
significant
occur without a
learning can
significant
occur without a
relationship.
significant
George Washington
relationship.
Carver
John
says
Washington
all
Carver
learning
says
is
all learning,
understanding
understanding
relationships.
relationship.
Everyone in this room has been
Everyone in this
affected
room
by
has
a
been
teacher
affected by
or
a
an
teacher
adult.
or an adult.
For years,
For years,
I have
I
watched
have
people
watched
teach.
people teach.
I have looked at the
I have
best and
looked
I've
at the
looked at some
best
of the
and
worst.
look at some of the
A
worst.
colleague said to me
A
one time, they
colleague
don't
says
pay me
they
to
don't
like the
pay me
kids.
like the kids.
They pay me to teach
They
a
pay
lesson.
me
The
to
kids should
teach a
learn it.
lesson.
I should teach it.
I
They should
should
learn it.
teach.
Case
They should
closed.
learn taste clothes.
Well, I said to
Well,
her,
I said to her,
you know, kids don't
you know,
learn from
kids
people they don't
learn from
like.
people they don't like.
She said, that's just
She
a bunch
said
of
that
hooey.
just a pair
And I
of
said to her,
and
well,
I
your
said,
year is going to be long
gonna
and
be
arduous,
long
dear.
and arduous, dear.
Needless to say, it was.
Needless
Some
to
people
say,
think
some
that you can
people
either
think that
have it
you
in you to
can
build a
have a
relationship or you don't.
relationship or you know.
I think Stephen Covey had the
think
right
Stephen
idea. He
Covey
said
the
you ought
right
to
idea.
just throw in a few simple
Just
things.
throw
It's
simple
like
things.
seeking first to
Like
understand
seeking
as
first
opposed to being
understand,
understood.
supposed to be understood.
Simple things like
Simple
apologize.
thing, apologize.
You ever thought about that? Tell a
You ever
kid you're
thought
sorry.
about
They're in
that?
shock.
The shock.
I taught a lesson once
taught a
on
lesson
ratios. I'm
on
not real good
ratio,
with
and
math, but
feel
I was
good to
working
make.
on it. And I got back and
And
looked
I
at that
got back,
teacher
look at
edition. I
teacher
taught the whole
lesson.
lesson
I took the
wrong.
whole lesson wrong.
So I came back to
So
class
I
the
came
next day
back
and
to
I said,
lesson,
look,
connect
guys,
today. Look,
I need to
guys, I
apologize.
need
I
to
taught the whole
apologize.
lesson
Took the whole
wrong. I'm so
lesson wrong.
sorry.
I'm so
They said,
sorry.
that's okay, Miss Pearson. You
That's
were so
okay.
excited. We
Feel
just let you
excited.
go.
We just let you go.
I have
I
had
have
classes that
had
were so
classes
low,
was so low,
so academically
so
deficient that I
academically
cried.
deficient that I
I
cried.
wondered, how am
I
I going
wondered
to
how
take this group
I could
in
take
9
the group
months
in 9 months
from where they are to where they
from
need
where
to
they
be?
are, where they need to
And it
be.
was difficult. It
And
was awfully
typical,
hard.
it was totally
How do I
hard.
raise the
How do I
self-esteem of a
raise
child
the
and his academic
child
achievement at the same
academic
time?
achievement at the same
One
time?
year I came up
One
with a
year
bright
I came
idea. I
up with a
told all my
bright idea.
students,
Told all my
you were
students,
chosen
you were
to
chosen
be in my class.
to be my
Because
class.
I am the best
Because
teacher
I'm
and
the
you are the
best
best
teacher,
students.
you are the
They
best
put us all
students. They
together so
put
we could show
together so
everybody
we
else
can
how to do.
everybody else to do.
One of the students
One
said,
of the
really?
students said, really?
I said, really? We
I
have
say,
to show the
really? We
other
have to show
classes how
other
to do it. So
classes
when we
how
walk
to
down the
when we
hall,
work down
people
the
will
hall.
notice us. So you
People
can't make
notice us.
noise.
You
You just
can
have
make
to
noisy
strut.
stress.
And I gave him a saying to say, I am somebody. I was somebody when I came. I'll be a better somebody when I leave. I am powerful and I am strong. I deserve the education that I get here. I have things to do, people to impress, and places to go. And they said, yeah.
They said, yeah.
You say it long
They
enough,
say
it
it long
starts to
enough,
be
start to
a
be
part of you.
a part of you.
And so I gave a quiz, 20 questions.
20 questions.
Student missed 18.
Student missed 18.
I put a +2 on this paper and a big smiley face. He said, Miss Pearson, is this an F?
Is this an
I
F?
said, yes.
I said yes.
He said, then why'd you
He
put a
said,
smiley
what part
face?
is made
I
the
said, 'cause you
face?
on the
I said,
roll.
you're the wrong.
You got 2 right. You
got
didn't miss
two,
them all.
I missed them all.
I said, and when we
I
review
said,
this, won't you do better?
want to do
He
better.
said, yes, ma'am,
He
I
said,
can
yes,
do better.
I
You
can
see,
do better.
minus
You
18
see,
sucks
minus
all the
18
life out
says
of
on the
you.
life
+2
out
said, I ain't
Plus
all
2
bad.
says I'm best.
4 years I watched my mother take the time at recess to review, go on home visits in the afternoon, buy combs and brushes and peanut butter and crackers to put in a desk drawer for kids that needed to eat, and a washcloth and some soap for the kids who didn't smell so good. See, it's hard to teach kids who stink. And kids can be cruel. And so she kept those things in her desk, and years later, after she retired, I watched some of those same kids come through and say to her, you know, Miss Walker, you made a difference in my life. You made it work for me. You made me feel like I was somebody when I knew at the bottom I wasn't. And I want you to just see what I've become. And when my mama died 2 years ago at 92, there were so many former students at her funeral. It brought tears to my eyes, not because she was gone, but because she left a legacy of relationships that could never disappear. Can we stand to have more relationships? Absolutely. Will you like all your children? Of course not.
Of course not.
And you know your toughest kids are never absent. Never. You won't like them all, and the tough ones show up for a reason. It's the connection, it's the relationship. And while you won't like them all, the key is they can never, ever know. So teachers become great actors and great actresses, and we come to work when we don't feel like it, and we listen to policy that doesn't make sense, and we teach anyway. We teach anyway, because that's what we do. Teaching and learning should bring joy. How powerful would our world be if we had kids who were not afraid to take risks, who were not afraid to think, and who had a champion? Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best that they can possibly be. Is this job tough? You betcha. Oh God. You betcha.
You
but it
badging.
is not
But it is not
impossible.
impossible.
We can do this.
We
We're
can do
educators.
this.
We're
We're
born to make a
educated, born
difference.
to make a
Thank you so
difference.
much.
Thank you.